Hey VC, Gary's Vinyl Dungeon here. I've been trying to get some videos done, but as I told you before, I'm in the middle of getting my kitchen done. They just got done all the floor work. Um, the counters took 6 weeks to come in. They came in, the installer went up there to check them out, make sure everything was okay with the measurements and everything, and it had a big blemish in it. So they had to reorder. This came up from North Carolina, I believe. I live in Maryland. I'm sorry, I live in Pennsylvania. I lived in Maryland most of my life. And so we had to start from scratch. So it took actually they put a rush order in. It only took 4 weeks that time. But anyway, they finally got them in 2 days ago. I had to redo all the plumbing. My wife went from a 2-sink to a single, so you had to redo all the plumbing underneath. Wife was getting ready to go out to work this morning, and she opens up the cabinet to put something away and realized that the hole underneath had been getting flooded. There was a leak in it for a while, and we never picked up on it. And she had to leave. She had to go to work. She does home infusion. So I had a big ass mess to clean up, and water got all over the new hardwood floors, which I was hoping like heck that they didn't get damaged, and it seems like we caught it in time. But anyway, anytime you get work done, man, there's always some stuff that happens, man. I've never had anything go smooth. It's just life, But let me get down to business here. I've been trying to get these recent finds done. I got 2 piles here, and I got like 16 more albums coming. I had 3 piles. I got them down to 2, only because I got more coming, and I'm so far behind. I'm far behind on. I wanted to enter a couple contests and never got around to it. Just constantly something going on. But let's get started here. First one is Foghat. It's girls to chat, boys to bounce. Now this is their, let's see, 10th studio album. This is 1981. Foghat by this time basically turned into, like, in my opinion, like a pop group instead of a rock group. It's pretty poppy, all the songs. But, I mean, it's not a bad listen, but it's just nothing like what Foghat started out, in my opinion. And it was only $4, so, and it was almost brand new, so I picked it up. Okay. One down. Okay. Bruce Springsteen, Chapter and Verse. This was a 2016, I believe. Yeah, 2016 release. It's a double album set. The first side A, it's okay. Kind of raw. B, C, and D are excellent. Sound really good. I recommend it just for those 3 sides, but don't get discouraged when you play side A and think the whole album's like that, because that's what I was thinking, and as I finished playing the rest of it, it was pretty good. But yep, Chapter and Verse. Next one is the Led Zeppelin How the West Was Won album. It's a box thing. These are live recordings that were done in, let's see, 1972. They were done out in California. One was done at the LA Forum on the 25th of June. And the next one, that was 1972. And the next one was done in Long Beach Arena in Long Beach, California. Great album, man. It sounds excellent. Quality, the pressing and everything is really good. Let me see here if I can get it up. I think this is gives you a booklet. Picture. And here's the albums here. Oh, actually, yeah, it's a 4 album set. That's right. The first, I forgot about that. It's been 6 weeks since I've got these, so I'm a little... But there's a lot of good songs on here. Immigrant Song, Heartbreaker, Black Dog, Over the Hills Far Away, Dancing Days, that's that one. Since I've Been Loving You, Stairway to Heaven, Going to California. Good ones. Third, Dazed and Confused, 25-minute version of that, and Moby Dick with 19 minutes on that one. And Whole Lot of Love, Rock and Roll, and Bring It On Home, and The Ocean on that one. But it's a good sounding album, it really is. If anybody was on the fence about buying it, being a Led Zeppelin fan, anytime I see something that out. I found this over in Hagerstown at a antique mall that I go to over there. The guy's got a huge record. The guy that owns actually the antique mall, his wife sells records in there, and they're new and used. She's just started getting new in, and when I walked in there this past time, they had that one, and it had a pretty good price on it. I think it was $70, which isn't too bad. And I'm sitting here trying to find a record that was supposed to be in between that. Let's see. Where did I put it? It was a good one. Somehow I got it out of order. I probably took it out and played it again. That one. Uh-oh, brain fart. There's Record Day. Come on, I bet you I'll put it down here. Here it is. I got it. I've seen Eric had the studio album of this, but it's Iron Maiden, The Book of Souls. This is the live version, and it is an excellent album. The first thing you notice when you put it on is the sound quality is excellent. It's a fold out. I think it's the same fold out, but it's got a pretty cool center fold out here. Pretty evil looking. Try to get the glare off of it. 3 album set. It says Book of Souls live chapter, which I didn't know they had a live version of it. I just happened to stumble on it, and as soon as I seen it, I said, that's going home with me. Next album, that was Book of Souls. That was coming out in that was taken from their 2016-2017 tour. Okay, let's see. 2 of them. I think I took, yeah, that's right, because I mixed these up. I took, yeah, some of these. This is Green Day live. Remember I told you I took in 3 piles and put them into 2, and some are in here that aren't on my paper here, but anyway. This is Green Day live. It's a pretty good album. You have to be a Green Day fan. I'm a Green Day fan, and there's a lot of good songs on here. Welcome to Paradise, Basket Case, On View, When I Come Around. Good album. Next one, Steve Winwood, Roll With It, came out in 1988. I like Steve Winwood. It's, kind of mellow. I like all different genres of music, and from metal to Elvis Presley. Let's see. Next one here is, I had to pick this up. It was so cheap. This is a Poison album. Open Up and Say Ah. Like the 80s hair bands. This was 1988. Second studio album. Get the glare off. But it's got some good ones. Love on the Rock, Nothing But a Good Time, Good Love. It's pretty good. I tell you, like I said, it's been 6 weeks since I bought these and played them. I Forgot what songs I liked on them. Of course, everybody knows this album, Norman Greenbaum, Spirit in the Sky. Great album. I like it a lot. I actually had that album long time ago. Let me see, when was that? 1969 that came out. And that's when I was buying albums, so. Okay. I'm trying to get through these as quick as possible, because I want to do a couple other videos here. Foreigner, Agent Provocateur. This came out in '84. It's their 5th studio album. Pretty good album. It was #1 in the UK. But, yeah. Duran Notorious. Another inexpensive album. It was like brand new. It was only $9. I had to pick it up. This was at that antique mall I was telling you about, where I found the Led Zeppelin album. They had 3 Durans, I think, there. I think it was 3. 2 or 3. Anyway. Another one, Duran Duran Arena. This one was $4, and it's like brand new. You know, you see a record for $4, and it's a band you like, you pick it up. This was recorded around the world in 1984. But, yeah, not a bad album. Here's one. Doobie Brothers, Stampede. Let me see, get to my notes here. This came out in 1975, 5th studio album. And it's the last album with Tom Johnson before Michael McDonald came in. But everybody likes the Doobie Brothers. Can't go wrong with them. Another one I picked up. I've never seen this album out. Seen it, and I said it's a 3-record collection. It's Creedence Clearwater's Greatest Hits. Let me see what I wrote down here. It's a 3-record set. Came out in 1985, but it's got all, you know, good songs on it. All their big hits. Okay. Cars, Door to Door. This came out '87. It was their 6th studio album. I can't remember if I played it, but I can't remember what particular songs were good and what weren't. That's what happens when you play the album and then 6 weeks later you're showing them. Okay, now I got 2 Beach Boy albums here. This is a live album, Beach Boys Party. Like I say, anytime I see Beach Boys out, I pick them up. And I think this was $8, and it's like brand new. Barbara Ann, I Get Around. There's a lot of good songs on here. Good album. I know I say that a lot. Got to get another burb. Let's see. Beach Boys, California. This is a double album. 2 albums in one. It says California Girls and the All Summer Long album, which I never seen this at anywhere either. But it was $4, and it's like brand new. Next one, this was an upgrade. Aerosmith Rocks. I paid $10 for this, and it's like brand new, the record. And I knew my other one when I looked it up in Discogs when I was in the store. It was VG, and that's VG Plus, so I picked it up. Now here's another one that Allman Brothers, Win, Lose, or Draw. This is an upgrade copy too, and it was $15. I hate to get through these so fast, but then I was lucky enough to find, I never find Rush albums out. Good, big fan of Rush. Seen these 2 and picked them up. First one's Power Windows. And it's a good album. I like Rush. Gotta like Rush. And Caress of Steel. This is a cool looking cover. I like this kind of pastel-y looking cover, if you can actually see it. But yeah, there's a few bands that when I go out to look for, even all the metal bands, Iron Maiden, all this stuff, a lot of the stuff that was out in the 80s, man, I just can't find them anywhere. So I just ordered like 15 or 16 metal albums. I got tired of trying to hunt them down. I just got the new releases. Okay, Pete Townshend, Empty Glass. This is Atco. This is a good album. I liked it. Rough Boys, I Am an Animal. Let me see, Pete Townshend, I think, is over here. 1980 it came out. It was his first album that he came out with all original material. Third solo album. Yeah, good album. And the next one I picked up, I didn't have to write anything down there about it. But when I was 66, so I had to be 14, or probably wasn't even my 14th birthday yet. It was probably 13. We were in it was either Reed's Drugstore or Woolworths. They both sold albums. But I was in there with my mother, and I wanted to get this album. And it's called The Best of 66. And it's got Hey Joe by the Byrds, Homeward Bound, Chad and Jeremy, Cloudy by The Circle, I Want You, Bob Dylan, These Boots Are Made for Walking by the New Christian Minstrels, You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, Just Like Me, Paul Revere and the Raiders, Down the Boondocks, Billy Joe Royal, and we got a groovy thing going, Simon and Garfunkel. But I used to play this thing all the time. I had a little cheap record player. It's on Columbia. And I wore that thing out. But that's all for that pile. I'm going to try to make another video. Actually, I need to make two. There's a contest I wanted to enter. So, yeah, that's all. They're all new. Okay, I think that's it. So, everybody have a great Sunday. It's 11:15 here on the East Coast. I need to set up my next video here. I hate releasing two, but I can't. My wife's at work, and if you can hear, my parrot is up there screaming his head off. I got to go up there and get the parrot and bring it down. I'm sure it's in the background of this film. You don't like to be alone, man. I'm telling you, that bird's crazy. Okay, take care, guys.